real talk. I recorded day 2 of Vlogmas last night when I was exhausted. So exhausted, I really didn't even want to record a video, but consistency. So I popped on, I recorded the video. The topic was a very powerful topic that I really wanted to dive deep into, and I knew that it would be super valuable for a lot of people, especially people that are in that moment, that are experiencing it, and definitely resonate with individuals that have already been through that aspect of life and is trying to see their way through it, or they're looking back at themselves from the other side of it. And I'm a little bit in my head right now. I'm a little bit in my head right now because I need to go and edit that content. I'm a little worried that it didn't turn out the way that I thought it would in my head, because as I was recording, I felt super rambly, like I was just going on and on and on, and I felt like I was being super repetitive, and I don't even know what I said, and I got to go and edit that video. And I'm a little nervous and a little, yeah, just nervous because I don't know what that's going to look like. So, yeah, we're about to find out. We're about to find out. And hopefully it turns out better than I anticipate that it's going to be. But yeah, yesterday, honestly, yesterday all around was just like a super weird day for me. Even while I was recording this this period of Vlogmas is stretching the hell out of me. I don't know if I mentioned that in yesterday's video, but it is stretching me in ways that I didn't expect, especially since I am not a new YouTuber by any means at all. I mean, I've taken constant breaks throughout the years, but I've been on YouTube for a hot minute, and I'm definitely going to get into that. So I haven't decided if I'm going to talk about it tomorrow in Vlogmas Day 4 or when I'm going to talk about it, but you'll definitely find out. And then another thing in Day two's video, my nails were not looking together. I fixed them today. So I was like trying not to show my nails and stuff. And this one's like really trying to act up. It's trying to act up. Anyways, I gotta go ahead and get this video edited so I can get it uploaded. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so I am currently so very much pleasantly surprised with the way this video is turning out. Apparently, I wasn't rambling on as much as I thought I was, so that was exciting. What I did notice is that I paused a lot and I said so a bunch of times, so I deleted some of the pauses and some of the so's, and I actually finessed a little bit, tried some new things with my editing, but kept it super light. So it still has this nice, relaxing, you know, chill, talking to the camera vibe, like talking to a friend vibe. You feel me? So, yeah, I like it. I'm enjoying the process of going through the content and editing it in a different style than how I've edited before. So, this is super exciting to me because it feels like growth on so many levels. Just being able to tap more into my creative side and not just creating content for the sake of creating content and getting it out there, but creating content that I feel connected to, creating content that is really telling a story, creating content that is becoming a vibe. Like, yeah, like I don't know. I'm super excited about how this is turning out. This is not at all the way that I had envisioned the video going. And it's just a couple little tweaks and changes that I did and a couple new things that I've tried. And editing is a lot. It is a lot. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I first started YouTube a while ago, a long while ago, I enjoyed editing, but then with life and work and also the types of videos I used to do a lot of like beauty content, fashion content, so I did hauls and stuff like that. But like especially the beauty videos, I don't know if I could ever go back to doing makeup videos because Lord have mercy. And then it's time consuming, like editing the content. I don't know. Never say never, never say never, but it's a lot. So I would record videos and just not edit them. I don't know if some of the videos I've recorded will ever see the light of day, but as I'm enjoying this process today, going through and editing everything, I'm actually kind of curious to tap into the vault and see what's in there and like just, make it a comeback because I actually saw something. I can't remember if it was on Threads or if it was on Instagram that was basically saying content never dies. Content never dies. And a lot of people, and if this is you, I'm speaking to you. This is your moment. This is your season. A lot of people have a ton of content, things that they've recorded, things that they've written that is just sitting, collecting dust. Your content doesn't have an expiration date. You can put out that content at any time. And this is something I'm reminding myself because, baby, you better know that I have content for days and days and days. And I've been so in my head about putting this content out and always feeling like I need to create new, fresh content. But honestly, the content that we've created prior to today is still good content. It's still valuable content. It might feel a little bit cringe because I didn't even go hold you. I was even feeling cringe about this series. And let's get into that real quick. Let's tap in to that aspect. Yesterday's video, after I was done recording the video, I had this weird strange feeling that I've never experienced before, which was like, well, I shouldn't say never. Well, yeah, it was different than how I've experienced it. So let me try to explain this in a way that makes sense. So I've been creating content for years on and off for a very long time now. And typically, I mean, I've created content that I didn't necessarily love how I looked in the content, but I've never necessarily felt an embarrassment per se about the type of content I put out there, or I don't know, like a shame. I don't know if that's even really the right word. But yesterday, I just felt this weird feeling about the content I was putting out, especially yesterday after I recorded. And I don't know if it's just because I was tired. I was so in my head about the things that I was saying, about the way that I presented myself. Because once upon a time, I've come a long way. I've come a long way. Once upon a time, I would never even get on camera if my hair was not done, if my makeup was not done, if my outfit wasn't cute. Like, hello, personal brand up in this thing. I come from a marketing background. That's what I went to school for. I majored in marketing. I went to school for business. I majored in marketing. So, marketing, branding, like those things are super important. And I also have a marketing branding agency, which I've kind of not been really putting a lot of time and intention into right now just because of life, but that's a story for another day. You can definitely drop it in the comments. I think I have my brand's information in the description box if you want to peek and see what's going on. I'll definitely get into that over time because, yeah, I will. But ultimately, when you kind of have a standard or you have an understanding of the way things should be, sometimes you're harder on yourself when you feel like you're not meeting that standard because you know better. You know better. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's about giving yourself grace and giving yourself the time and the space to be creative and to try new things, because if you don't try new things, if you don't learn to express yourself in different ways, are you even really truly living out the true human experience? Are you? That is the question. Are you? So I'm just super excited watching the video back, seeing the footage, feeling the vibes, just the small little things that I'm just like, Girl, yes. Anyways, I'm getting way too hype right now, but yeah, I wanted to come on and just share that little piece as I'm editing through this video. And yeah, yeah, it's a vibe. It's a vibe. So if you haven't watched day 2 yet, go watch it. Come back and let me know your thoughts. Was it a vibe or not? Let me know.